Hi everybody, it's your girl Ashley here again with another video. This video right here will be focusing on a fall makeup look. I know everybody is doing one, but fall is my absolute favorite season of the year, so I'm going to go ahead and do one for it. So if you'd like to see the look, just keep watching. Now, I've already did my eyebrows. If you'd like a tutorial on how to do those or to see how I do them, I've already did a video and I'll try to link it in the box below. Otherwise, you can check out my video list and you'll be able to see it. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my Milk of Magnesia. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my eyeshadow primer. The primer I'm using is the E.L.F. E.L.F. eyelid primer. And I just put a little bit on here on my eye. And if you see me looking off to the left or to the right, I'm just looking in my mirrors. And I just blend it in with my finger. I try to get up under here as well. And this primer just prevents creasing of your eyeshadow, and it also helps it last a lot longer. So that's that. Next, I'm going to go and start off with my base color. Like, I just start with the outside and then work my way in. So the first color I'm going to be using is this pretty, like, kind of burntish red color like this. Let me see. There you go. It's by Morphe Brushes and it's the number 11. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. Alright. And I'm just going to put that on, pack it on like that. A little bit more. Okay. Going to do the other side as well. And I'm just going right up to my natural crease, or a little bit higher than that. But if you go up too far, that's okay. We can get it blended out when we do the transitioning colors. Alright. So I just covered that, leaving probably like the inner fourth of my eye blank or plain still. Like that. Alright. The next color I'm going to pick up is my transition color. And I have really been loving, let me see it, where is it? It's actually this color right here. It's another shadow by Morphe Brushes. All of these shadows will actually be by Morphe Brushes. I really love them. And it's the number 14. And I just get a little bit on my brush right here, and I'm just gonna put it in, and see, it kind of has an orange tint to it, which will kind of play well. Alright, like that. And I'm just gonna use it to like blend out and the harsh edges from the red shadow. And if you go too far, again, that's okay, because you can reapply it, and we will be reapplying it. I'm going to go over here and do the same thing. Okay. Right there. Alright. And as I said, I'm going to go back over that red again. And this time I'm actually going to spray it with my E.L.F. setting spray, or makeup mist and set spray. And that's just going to help give it a, I don't know, or more richer color tone, I guess. And I'm just going to go back over the red. Alright. The most important thing is to blend everything. You want to make sure you have everything blended out really well. Okay. Then I apologize in advance. I am filming in natural lighting with a little bit of lamp, and it's kind of looks like it's blanking out the shadows a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to just blend a little bit more. And I'm just using whatever is left over in the brush. I didn't apply any new product. Alright, so the next color I'm going to use is going to be this pretty gold right here. It's this color right here. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. It's that gold right there, and it's by Morphe Brushes again. It's in this palette, and it's kind of hard to get out, so I don't know what number it is, but I'll definitely put it in the information box below. And I'm just going to take this flat shader brush, and I'm actually going to wet it as well. And so the gold will kind of be like the goldish yellow of the season, you know. Alright. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see this in person. Alright. I mean, I really love the Morphe Brushes eyeshadows. I have a few of their brushes, but mainly I'm really into their eyeshadows because they are so pigmented and very inexpensive. Alright, and so it kind of looks like that. Okay, like this right there. Alright, the next thing I'm going to use is the one for my highlight, brow bone highlight, and I'm just going to go with this matte shade again by Morphe Brushes, and it's kind of like a nice matte taupey, not taupe, light brownish, I guess. And I'm just going to take this flat brush right here, another flat shader, except it has a shorter. And I'm just going to apply that right on the brow bone highlight. And I kind of bring it down just a little bit so that it can help blend into the transition color, which was that orangish color that we used. And I'm just putting on there very lightly, not too much. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just going to apply it. If I hadn't said so already, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm a newbie to YouTube, as I've said before, so it's a learning process. And I'm just going to take this brush right here and blend that out a little bit. A blending brush. Just to marry those two shades together. Alright, now who doesn't? I love a smoky eye, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of color to my crease. Let me find a brush. Why is there never a brush when you need it? Alright, I'm just going to take this brush right here. That's by BH Cosmetics. I haven't said any brushes today, have I? Alright, and I'm just going to take this really deep dark brown. It's kind of like black brown a little bit. And it is number 26 by Morphe Brushes as well. Take a little bit on there, and I'm just going to put it like right in my crease and outer V. Like that. And this is just the outer V right here. This area. And it just helps to darken it up a little bit. Make it a little smoky looking. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Outer V, inside. And I'm going with my natural crease. So where my eyelid naturally creases, that's what I'm doing. And then the outer V. Like that. Alright, now I'm going to take another blending brush and just blend those together. There we go. Like that. And like this. Okay. And I'm going to take and blend these two right here as well. Gonna kind of get that gold to go over the red a little bit. Alright, like that. And I'm going to just apply a little bit more gold. And this time I'm going to wet the brush as well. Whenever I do the last layer, I like to have the shadow a little damp because it just gives pop, like a little to it. I don't know. That's just what I like to do. And if I can find the brush that I first used. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay. Spray it. And again, I'm using that gold from Morphe Brushes. But as I said, I don't know what the number is because it's in this palette. That's difficult to get out. And I'm just going to apply just a little bit more. I'm being sure to kind of stay away from where I blended them out, just so I don't mess up the blending line. And we'll just go ahead and blend a little bit more, like that. It's so pretty. I just love eyeshadows, really, I do. It's like my favorite. Alright, so it looks something like that right there so far. Alright, so we have our gold as our yellow. We have our red a little bit like that. It's more like a cranberry color. And then we have our brown. We have a little orange in there. Let's blend that out a little bit more. Okay. And do the same thing over here. And I just go in a little bit of circles. Sometimes I just swipe it over like that, but just gonna work in the little circles. Alright. Apply a little bit more red because I got a little too much. Just a little too much. Any areas that you make a mistake, that's okay, because we're always going to go back and clean everything up. And the most, as I said, is just blending. Alright, so that's that for the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner. I'm using the, trying to get it. I'm using the Rimmel London Gel Eyeliner in the colors Black 001. I'm just going to take this angled liner brush right here. Alright, those are the lashes complete. They will dry. I'm really feeling a little... Alright, so that's that. Okay. Now, we'll finish the rest of the eyes after I get my makeup on, foundation and stuff. So that's what we're getting ready to do now. At this point, I'm going to stop and I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my under eye. So, I'm going to apply this black pencil liner by Avon to my inner, or my waterline down here. Like that. And see, it just, oh, I love black eyeliner on my borderline. Okay, like so. It looks like that. Alright, now after that I'm going to take this color green right here. See, I told you we're going for the fall look, so I'm going to put this green, and it's kind of like a hunter green by Morphe Brushes. I'm just going to take this little flat, I don't know what to really call it. It's, oh, okay. They call it an eyeshadow brush, but it's perfect for me to get up under here, and it's by E.L.F. as well. And I am going to wet that so that it has a lot more impact to it. Alright. And I'll just apply that under the lash line. Like that. See? Alright. Looks like that. And then I'm going to do this side right here. Alright. I really love this shade of green. As I said before, I love the Morphe eyeshadow brushes. Like, I love BH Cosmetics, I love City Color Cosmetics, and then I'm loving these Morphes. Like, while I don't own any MAC eyeshadows, I've heard people compare these to MAC and say that the quality on some of these are better than MAC, but who knows? You can try for yourself. They are very inexpensive. These little pots right here only cost $2 a piece. And I've heard again that MAC is like $15 or something like that for a pot. So, yeah. Alright, so now I'm just taking that brush that I used to apply the gold on the inner rim. And I'm just putting that right outside of that green. Or down there. Filling it in like that. Alright. And it looks a little something like this when you're finished. Like that. And I'll get close so you can see. Alright. Alright, so now that we're finished applying the brushes or all the powders and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and use this flat top powder brush by E.L.F. And I just like to do it to blend it, make sure everything is blended in. I'm not blending heavily, just making sure it's all even. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. And I'm using the Matte Finish Spray by NYX. Do a little bit of spray. Alright. Okay. I'll let that dry, and while it's drying, I'm going to go ahead and put Maybelline Rocket Volume Express in Blackest Black, I think that's what it's called, on my top lashes to blend my natural lashes with the falsies. And then over here, same thing. And when I get almost dry, then I'll go through there and kind of squish them, just to make sure they're pressing together with the top. Alright, and then for my bottom lashes, my favorite kind to use is the Illegal Length by Maybelline. And I'm just going to apply those to the bottom lashes. I really love this stuff for my bottom lashes because it makes them look like super duper long. Alright, so that is that right there. And last, we'll go ahead and get to those lips. So I'm going to line my lips in this dark brown pencil, like that. And then I actually go through and use my Milani Teddy Bear. And it looks like this. We're going to kind of go with a little nude lip. It's kind of like a brown nude. And I just fill it in. Like that. I love this stuff. Like that. Alright. Use a little bit liner just to blend it just a little. And I kind of focus a little bit on the edges right there. Alright. Now, the next thing I do is I apply my lip gloss. And the color lip gloss I'm going to be using is an Avon Glazewear. And I think it's called Sparkling Pink. And I just put it like right there in the little center of my lips. Blend it all over a little bit more. And then I just put ever so little Milani's 01 Sweet Nectar, and it's orange like this. It's a really bright orange. And I'm just going to dab it a little bit in the center of my lip. And it just kind of gives it a little interesting effect. Alright, so you guys, this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my look for the fall time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!